Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Simulator 2 live stream. I couldn't resist. I wanted to play Munich to Augsburg again. I'm loving the route, really am loving it. Like, I don't know, it's just one of those routes where I just want to play it all the time. This really is an amazing route, this one. I've also in this I'll kind of explain what I'm doing with Pzb and LZB and all that kind of stuff. To give you a bit of a simple understanding of how Pzb works and all that kind of stuff. Let's quickly pause the game as we don't want to start the service when we're not ready. Obviously, if you are watching on the rerun, you can skip ahead, so do that. Let's just try and where is the live stream on here? There we go. Yeah, so welcome to, if we've even got anybody in, welcome to the stream already. It is a weekday, so that's not very good. There you go, that's all sorted. Come on, load up. Let's see about that. Yeah, sorry everyone if you are watching on the rerun or even live. Just need to sort this out. So just talk amongst yourselves quick. There we go, that goes like that. Submit that. Right, I should be coming to the chat now. Yeah, so if you want to know how Pzb works, I will be explaining it in today's stream. Don't know how many people we're going to get in. It's just Ryan at the moment. Hello, Ryan, mate. The first one here, maybe even the only one for the whole stream. At this rate. Right, let's wait, last thing to do, and then we'll be completely ready to go. No, not that. Game there. Yeah, I was thinking about doing farm sim, but then I was just like, I can't really be bothered at the moment. Hello, Transport Triple Soul, Jaden, Glenn, and Joseph. Hello, everyone. People are joining, yeah, right. Let's try and learn some people. Teach some people. Just a little bit of basic LZB and Pzb. And obviously, I can do it no hard and all that kind of stuff, but I want to try and teach you guys how to use it, because I mean once you've learnt Pzb and LZB, it's yeah, German routes become much better. Get what is it? Transport triple two. Stop. Oh, you can stop the stream, eh? Right. Anyway, let's go. So I'll just set up the train so you can see how I set it up. Put that in. That's forward. Obviously, put all your fuses on. Does anybody actually know? I think Jaden. I think Jaden said, but he knows Pzb. And LZB. Let's get the doors unlocked. Hey, nice Transport triple two. Nice. Let's get the destination set up. We're going to Mammodorf and back, probably on today's stream. It's about an hour and a half. Mammodorf, there it is. Plug that in. There. That's all ready to go. So, as LZB is active at the moment, we don't actually have to do much for Pzb. You can see we've got the little U light on there. And the little, B there, that's LZB. So at the moment we don't have to worry about sticking to that speed and that speed. We just need to follow what LZB's doing. So at the moment you can see it's 60, so I need my dial there to be, or my needle to be on the red dot. Daniel, how are you, mate? Yeah, I'll try and explain it. Hopefully I'll do a good job. And tonight possibly you might get a video. I did the snow HUD yesterday night time, perfect run, so I might release that later. Anyway, let's go. So at the moment we don't need to worry about Pzb, this is LZB at this very point in time. So we just need to keep our needle matched with the red bug there, or red dot, which is LZB. The speed limit it wants me to go at. And obviously now you can see it's looking up to 80. CTR 8, CTRD gear down, nice. That's good then. Oh really, Daniel? Enjoy your rest, mate. If you are popping out, thanks for popping in. Right, so it'll be Munich, Donnersberg, or Brook next. Obviously FPS at the moment not great. But it's better than when it first came out. That's C for. C for you need to press Q for. Or just circle on your keyboard. Oh really? Found a manual for TVL, nice. So what the LZB won't actually bring you down 4 stations. You still need to know where the stations are and when to start bringing your speed down. But it just tells you this, max speed limit you're able to go at the moment. Oh really? Another S-Bahn service over there. That's us leaving, I think. I've never actually got out of this station, but I want to see if you can get up on that bridge. Oh, you can't. I wanted to go up there. Right. And I actually found out the way when you open a door well, I'll show you at some point. But when you open one of the doors on here, you can close. It actually closes automatically after about 20 seconds, which is cool. Right, Hurstgarten next. Right, let's go. So max speed at the moment is 80. Obviously no Pzb at the moment, it's just LZB. But I still acknowledge the warning boards. I've not yet tried not to, so... recount. Right, that's just gone up to 100, and you can see in about just over 2,000 meters it goes down to 90. Alright, let's go switch over to... I saw something about Joe Biden. He's like a bit Irish, and obviously the Irish and British don't get on well. They were saying that could affect, the relationship between the two countries, because they'd probably be against us. Oh really, but Ryan. We're right to the end of the platform. Speed limit still is 100 at this point. Here we are. Oh really? Got 9 lovely people in, obviously. Thanks all for coming in. I'll try my best to try and explain Pzb and LZB best I can. But I've known it for a few months now. I remember Jaden back in August teaching me how to use it. Seems like a long while ago now. When should you start braking? Well, I aim to enter a station at about 50 kilometers an hour. So I don't really know when to start braking. I guess observe, I suppose, and see when I'm about to start braking. It kind of just automatically in my head, so I need to brake. At the next station I should be able to tell you, when about to start braking. But the brakes on this above 20 are amazing. Maybe transport 222. Yeah, Trump's not very good with COVID, is he, in terms of trying to keep it down. I mean, we don't really need to go to war with China, because eventually they'll just collapse like the Soviet Union did. And everyone's against them, so no one likes them. Right, so I'll just start braking about now, Glenn. And acknowledge that 9 there. Obviously you get the warning boards, the orange ones with a 9 in them. Well, obviously not always 9. But you need to acknowledge that. Cheers, change to 222. Yeah, so whenever you see a warning board, that thing straight ahead of me, you have to acknowledge that. So on keyboard it will be page down, and if you're on controller it will be circle. Nah, you don't transport triple two. Well, it's good to have someone in the chat actually chatting. Basically, again, yeah, basically. Especially when you're on the proper mainline section going 120. Alrighty. Another ice there. I did actually see a double ice service. It was around 11:45 when I spawned into here and I saw it. But I don't think that one's marked on the service timetable. Hello Richard, how are you, mate? Right, so still 90. LZB will end in well, about 500 metres. Well, it'll be that transition between LZB and Pzb. So I'm going to acknowledge that 9 there. There you go. See, I acknowledge that. You get a little buzz. And in a second, you'll see the little red bug there start kind of going down to 90. And you want to try and match your needle with it. That's the whole point of LZB. There, you see it coming down now? So it's coming down to 90, so I'll just stay at 90. And then you'll get the end lamp show up in a minute. There you go, see the end lamp there? So I need to press end on my keyboard, or Pzb Release, which is over there. Nice, Richard. So this is like the transition now between LZB and Pzb. Got a 100 limit there. Obviously in Germany, if you see a speed board and it has a 10 on it, times that by 10 and that's the speed limit. Or 9 for example, times that by 10, 90 is the speed limit. Get that up. I'm still following the Pzb instruction, no, the LZB instruction at the moment, as it's not actually done yet. We're in kind of the transition phase. It will end shortly though, so it's going up to 110. It's not far along to Munich Pazing now. No, I'll coast along at this speed until Munich Pazing now. There you go, you now see the 85 lamp has just come on. So that means we are now in Pzb mode. And we're in the passenger mode, that's why it's 85. I'm going to start bringing the speed down now. I believe at the end of the platform we might have a red light. There's a 90 there, see that 9 on the signal? You need to acknowledge that as well. I'm pretty certain sometimes you get a red light at the end of the platform here. Yeah, it does seem pretty confusing, doesn't it, Ryan? It looks like it is green at the moment, but sometimes it'll be red. But we should get a red light at Mysac, so that's when I'll be able to show you the procedure then. Count the emails. Emails, ah. So speed limit, obviously LZB first half, and the other half of the route after this, it's all just 120. So as you can see on that signal there, it's got a 9 on it. That means I need to go at 90 kilometers an hour past there until further notice when it will go up. Alright. Should be able to depart shortly. It's 30 seconds at each stop. Right, let's go again. Sorry if you can hear a hoover in the background, probably inconvenient. Right, let's go. Yes, it's 90 past it. In platform... yeah, it would do, transport 222. You don't need to acknowledge that, but... I don't know why I did, but yeah, you don't need to acknowledge it. So going up to 90, and I believe that will go up to 110 and then 120. Well, no, 100, and then 120. And our next station stop is Munich Langwide. It's true, isn't it, Transport 222? It is true. 9 3/4, yeah. They caused it and now there's, oh no, we're innocent. No, you're not. Oh, that would be awesome, user. That would be, yeah, that would be awesome, mate. Berlin Central to Berlin Airport. Was that the one with the FEX Express? Yeah, vacuum is going. Yeah, actually, funnily enough, I actually watched a video on that yesterday, user, about the Berlin Airport Express one. Looks pretty fresh with the, yeah, 147. Right, they've got the 120 now, we've got one of those kind of little, kind of barrier kind of signs. We'll see more of them along here. I believe that means there's a station approaching. As you can see, we have got a station approaching. So about this stage I'll start applying full brake power. And we want to attempt to enter the platform at about 50 to 60 will do. It's an S-Bahn service, so they are going to be full throttle, full brakes and all that. I would also love to see more London Underground routes. That would be cool, user. That would be cool. Right, coming into Munich Langwide. Yeah, and another thing to actually explain about PZB. At the moment, you've got the 85 lamp on the dash, which is displayed. That's because we are a passenger train. If we were light freight, it would be on the 70, and heavy freight would be on the 55. And they're blimmin' over again. Shut up. Yeah, they need to pay. Need to pay us. Give us our money for ruining everything. Right, here we are. The laptop's gone off. Apologies, everyone. I'm just trying to do a blooming guide. And the Hoover's going off. Had a chance to do it earlier as well. Decides to do it now. Oh my god. Wait, let me mute my mic. But yeah, right there. Well, we are off. And Hoover's still on rudely. Yeah, so you'll see these little stripes there that they, you got one, then you got two. It's like the motorway. It's every 100 meters, so 300, 200, 100. And it's 120 now, all the way along to Mammodorf. See, this is why I hate having Wednesdays off, because someone decides to start hoovering at the worst time. Revenge of the Hoovers, yeah. I literally came in earlier and did it, now doing it again. Hello, mate, how are you? I don't know how to pronounce Arabic, so hello, how are you? Right, you got the little kind of marker there, so there is a station coming up. This will be Munich Lockhausen. So bringing the speed down. And there's a little trick, you can actually see the dot. If you zoom in, you'll be able to see the dot matrix before the station. So they spawn in before the laser. And the Hoover's gone off. Wonderful. And that's gone back on as soon as I say that. Go downstairs. How are you, laser mate? Yes, at the moment there's not actually much going on with Pzb. But once we get towards Myzak, you'll start seeing a bit of Pzb action. That 30, not even that. Hello, Busbotnik, how are you, mate? See, when I'm older, I want to get one of those cool little kind of Hoover droid things that kind of go around and do the hoovering for you. They seem quite, quite funny. More like 10 seconds. Let's get one for each room, just send it around on its little hoovering duty. German trains are really smart though, aren't they? Just that kind of red livery, the Deutsche Bahn one. It's awesome. And the brakes have always been good. It's just below about 20 kilometers an hour. They're pretty rubbish. But yeah, they're still the same as they always were. Right, it should be Grob Nezel next. Yeah, I bet it's a Hoover droid, isn't it? Or hover droid, yeah, one of them things. Same thing, innit? Does it all for you? Oh, I think it's going downstairs. Nice. Yeah, so tonight I'll probably premiere a full night run on here. HUD off, perfect run, safe systems on. I'll do that off stream quite a bit. I actually come onto this route and just do night runs on it. Yeah, they were down again last night. I was not happy. They always seem to go down the PS servers every week. I think it's quite a big gap to the next stop. There, you see that little kind of sign there? I'm pretty sure that means something about a station approaching. Oh really? Still having problems with the servers, yeah. Who are you playing with, Evan? No, not yet. Hopefully it'll be soon though. Now, we've completed all the missions now, so that's good. Oh my, don't say the Hoover's back up here again. What is the problem with the Hoover? Doesn't take a whole hour to Hoover upstairs. Yeah, metros would be alright, but I think I just want more mainline stuff to be honest. So we've got the Bakerloo, we've got tons of S-Bahn stuff now. I suppose, yeah, metros are cool, but I think I do want to see more kind of mainline stuff now. Fast, you know, that kind of stuff. But I really do like Munich to Augsburg. I really do like it. Probably one of the best routes in the game, this one. Which I actually enjoy. Some routes I just hate. Obviously Northern Transpennine, Tees Valley, I'd never have fun playing them. But this route is awesome to play. Might have GWR, nice. That would be quite a cool bus spot on it. Laser actually wants that. Blimey, Kevin. What about school? Right, let's go. Yeah, what did everyone think of that SimRail game then? SimRail 2021. I mean, it looks alright. I mean, I have actually messaged them saying, you know, are you planning to do any kind of console edition? I mean, you'd think it's 2020, next gen are coming out, all games should be on console and PC. So hopefully we will get a console version of SimRail. And another, you know, good things about that is Ulchen's the next stop. It's got multiplayer as well, multiplayer, like wide. You know, I think it's got well, it's in Poland, SimRail 2021. I think it's 500 kilometers worth of track, and it's multiplayer. And you can be a signal there and all that kind of stuff. Looks awesome. Ah, cheers, Mr. Quicko, mate. Another good entry there by Pzb. How are you, Pzb? Let's see for again. Yeah, it'll be Ulchen, Esting, Gernlinden, Mysak, Malking, and then Mammodorf. Good to hear, Pzb. I'm alright, yeah. Why is that, Mr. Adams? Our next station's just round here, so I'm going to start braking now. There it is. PS4 keeps playing up. Well, it's not long, mate, and then we're PS5. And hopefully by then they would have sorted out all of the ventilation issues. Probably still will be awful on the PS. Probably, yeah. Overheating. Well, it's only probably a month, you know, so until PS5, so right until you get one. So you might even be getting it on launch. So apologies everyone for the Hoover still being on. I don't know how it takes so long to Hoover upstairs. Yeah, but I mean there's so much like, you know, things in it where the dust will just float in. Or so many entries for dust to get in. I understand PS5 is going to overheat so much. They made a mistake in Lockhorsen. The sign says Lockhorsen instead of Blackout. Oh wow. I haven't noticed that, but now I probably will notice it. Right, next up will be Esting, which ain't far along, just round the corner. Yeah, so it won't actually be until we get to Mysak where you'll start seeing Pzb in action. At the moment, it's not really doing anything. It's just, well, at the moment it doesn't really care what we're doing. It's not even flashing, so it's not even watching us. It's just pretty chill. It's just chilling at the moment. I think this time Xbox will win the console wars. It's just looking so much more promising for Xbox. Better games on it. I mean, in terms of looks, I think PS wins there, but I mean, it's not all about looks. It's about, you know, what's inside the console, how it's going to run and all that. But I think Xbox will win this one. It's the amount of stuff they're doing, and I mean Sony are lazy, they don't do anything. They make updates which no one likes, exclusives no one really you know, well, I don't care about. On Xbox they get so many good games. In terms of Nintendo, what is Nintendo? That was like a thing of the past. There's a stock marker here. Hi Amtrak, how are you, mate? It's on Xbox this time. Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean that's going to be a killer of the PS. At least in, you know, a little bit. And what they get Microsoft Flight Sim, what do we get? Spider-Man. Who cares about Spider-Man? I know there probably is quite a few people who do care about it, but I don't. I don't. And then we obviously get Uncharted. It's just like an alright game, but I wouldn't do it. What else have we got? GT Sportman, they've got Forza Motorsport and Forza Horizon. Just better in almost every way. Fair enough, Pzb. CF, mate. But I mean, I'm still going to get a PS5 because all my games are on here, so makes sense to get it. I mean, the only game I already have on Xbox is Microsoft Flight Sim. So I'm just waiting for that to come out and then I'll try and get an Xbox. Yeah. Right, going Linden's the next stop. I swear if ETS2 was to come out on console, it would probably be an Xbox exclusive or something like that. Because Xbox seems to kind of do more of those kind of games. Yeah, GT7 looks alright. I mean, hopefully I'll be able to get a launch bundle of either GT7 or FIFA. Really depends what's, you know, what's available. How hot check? True, Pivers, but we need to, you know, keep our hopes up. You never know. I suppose now on the road they're probably just like, no point. And to wait a year for Xbox Series X, fair enough. But you never know, Pivers, you never know. Yeah, it is, Ryan, it is. I can agree there. And I've played both, and yeah, I can agree. The PS controller probably is more comfy. And I have played both, so I know what both are like. Yeah, Pivers, have you seen that SimRail game, SimRail 2021? Got multiplayer on that. And you can be a signalman, so if you wanted to, you could send people the wrong way. Right, am I Isaac next? It has finally stopped yet. Right, off we go. Yeah, so in the stream we'll go to Mammodorf and then we'll go back. That'll be it. Nice soundtrack. Yeah, we know. Secret, we know. Well, we got a single yellow coming up. I believe that one's for us. So what you're going to do is acknowledge that by pressing circle. Yeah, that's true, Glenn. At 20 miles an hour, yeah. But the multiplayer on that would be quite cool, wouldn't it? But I think you can get out and walk about, so... Right, we've got a single yellow here, so what we're going to do is go past that, and we'll have to bring the speed down quite quickly. So we've now got a 1000 Hertz magnet, the 85 is now flashing. So get down to 85 kilometers an hour within 23 seconds. And now there will be a red light at the next signal, so we need to bring that down even more to about 40. I'd switch controls. And soon enough you'll see the 500 Hertz magnet. Maybe, Ryan. And for the 500 Hertz magnet, you want to basically ideally be down to about 20 kilometers an hour when you're coming up to a red light. That's our stop marker there. So we got a service in the turn back siding at the moment. Right, we are at Myzak, where obviously some services terminate. You can see the signal's gone green there, but we still have got the 500 Hertz magnet. So we still can't go above 25, otherwise bad things happen. So once we pass that signal, we'll be able to release ourselves from the 500 Hz and we'll be able to get up to a higher speed. Right. So we can get our speed up, but we cannot go above 25, so I suggest going at about 20. So we're just recording on at about 20 at the moment. Hello Dr. Steve, how are you, mate? And obviously you can see the 85 and 70 flash him in, and Pzb is watching us. And obviously the 500 Hz lamp which is on. But once we get past that signal, it should then clear. And then we'll be able to release ourselves. Sometimes it's straight away, sometimes... Oh, okay, this time it's straight away. So what you want to do is do Pzb Release, or press end on your keyboard. And I can see it should stop, yeah, it's just stopped flashing. So now we can get up above, well, we can get up to line speed again. There's the other service there. And obviously the track then becomes bi-directional. It's quite cool. And our next station is Mulking. There we go. Not many people in today, is there? Can we try and get to 10 likes at least? At least 10 likes. Oh, there we go, as soon as I say that. Cheers, whoever that was. Well, not far to the next stop. You can see the board coming up, so I'll start braking now. Who is actually still here? Put just something in chat. At the moment chat is a bit dead. And I hate when chat's dead. Hey Pivers, Amran. Pivers, what are you like with Pzb? Do you know how to do it a little, or what you like with it? So what, Glen it? Nice. Audible down track. There's Amtrak. Ain't done it. I reckon, Pivers, if you were, you know, kind of interested in Pzb, I reckon you'd probably be able to learn it. But obviously FS, like a farming simulator professional. Hi Jamie, how are you, mate? Jamie, how are you finding it to Augsburg if you've got it? Right, so the next station is Mammodorf. I'm working on TSW 1 as I'm about to get 10 services away from getting platinum. Nice. And when you were doing that back in August time. Good to hear, Jamie, good to hear. I'm probably setting the Hoovers back upstairs, even though I heard it go downstairs. I took a break as it got a little boring doing the same route, fair enough. But I'm going to acknowledge that. We'll Obviously, hopefully at some point I'll get a green over yellow, which I'll be able to show you how you deal with that. Yeah. Right, I don't actually think you get any magnets coming into Mammodorf, but I'm still going to acknowledge the signals. You see the dot matrix displays. I can't invite you, Jamie, because this is TSW2. That's not multiplayer. I was at some point I'll do TS Royale again, because that did pretty good. Right, coming into Mammodorf now, and then we'll do the return journey back to Munich. That needs to be sorry, Jamie, and then we'll probably end the stream. And I might do a couple of hours later. I might actually switch it around on the weekdays, and we do 2 hours in the evening, and then 1 hour in the morning. Then you get more people in the evening, so it makes sense. Yeah, it seems to be we don't get any magnet here at Mammodorf. You can see there's an 8 on top of that signal. That means that's the line speed after that 80. Right. We need to get ready for going the other way. So shut down this end, and we'll go over to the other side. Nice track. What do we want to do? We don't want to do that. That's on tail lights already. Go on the destination. I might actually set that for it to Holzkirchen. Why can't we change it? Oh yeah. There. There it is. Get the screen off. There we go. Right, 41 minutes that one, not bad. And then we'll go back the other way. Oh, you got 6 minutes until the service goes back, so get your snacks. Oh my god, the Hoover again. Why is it up here? I swear it's been up here for like 2 hours now. And it's not even like a big kind of area. I'll be doing it on purpose. Oh yeah, I'll show you what I mean by the doors. They do automatically so that you open them, but then you can't actually close them. How do we close it? If you go in and wait, it's quite cool because it will. If you wait, it did this last night. Come on, it does it automatically. Well, the PSN servers still down. No, they're up. Me and Richard were in the park this morning. Yeah, they should be all good now. It's ridiculous them going down last night. Hey, second man seat. Right, this end now. Get that in, get them on. Headlights, yeah, passenger lights on. We should be all ready to go. Yeah, so do get your snacks, get a cuppa, try to ignore the Hoover, and then we'll be back on our way. Look at the graphics on it, look at the reflection there. Oh, nice soundtrack. And we've got 4 minutes until we can go back towards Munich. So at the moment we're about halfway on the route. There's Mammodorf, there's Augsburg up there, Munich down there. So Mammodorf's about halfway. Lovely. Augsburg. It's every 20 minutes from here. So pretty frequent. And one of the late night services actually does come into this platform here, the Bay one, which is cool. Did that one last night. Well, if it's cross-platform on, it should be on any. You can do it on. Let's have the windows open for this. Let's have a look at the wipers. Lovely. In fact, we might just go for another 14 minutes. I might just end it early. And do a couple of hours later. I don't know what we'll be doing later. I might do some farming simulator later. That sounds a bit weird, farming simulator later. Yeah, I might be doing some of that. So if anybody's interested in joining that later, let me know. Yeah, that's what we will do. We'll go for another 13 minutes and then we'll end up. As it hasn't been too successful, the stream. Obviously thanks to the 8 people who are in. Really appreciate it. What time is the late night service that uses the Bay platform? I think it's 1:49 in the morning. Something like that. It's more, well, really early morning. It goes into this platform here, and I think it then forms the 5 something out of it, 5:29 or something. Got 1 minute to go until we can leave. Well, probably actually 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes. Oh, it would be cool to see how the dot matrix work on the southeastern high speed. I wonder if it will be like, I don't know, because obviously you get the Javelin and the 375. I wonder if it will be like in brackets southeastern high speed or something like that. And hopefully they'll do it so it says, say if you're late, it will then say you're, a couple of minutes late. It'll be like, sorry for the delays to your journey. That'd be cool. I think announcements on stations should be a big priority on what they, something they should do. So it can't be that hard to add announcements in at a station. And obviously on a train it might be a bit harder, but at a station it should be easy. So see, you just set the announcer off about now, saying that train's going to Augsburg. So I think they should get that in. I've got 1 minute. I believe at about, well, we'll start closing the doors at 45. Get them shut. Obviously we are restricted to 45 as we reactivated Pzb. We'll leave a little early, we're a bit sneaky. Once we get past the signal, unrestrict ourselves, and off we go. So that station's Malkin. Wait, does the lockdown mean shops are going to be closed? They better not be closed like Greg's and all that, Mackie D's. They better still be open. Not too far along to the next station. You tried the 146 yet? Not yet, but I believe in the latest update they actually sorted that out, Sergeant Salt, mate. Yeah, I believe I saw something. I believe in the patch notes it said the speed got amended. That should be alright now. Alright, coming up to the next stop now. Which is Malkin. Oh, right, Sergeant Salt. I haven't tried it yet, but I suppose it should work now, which is good. So it was really annoying getting restricted at about 150. Quite a weird bug as well. I want to see if I can walk down that ramp there. I think we tried it before and you couldn't, but I want to have a look. Can we walk down there? Oh, we can. Oh, maybe not. Right, back in. Yeah, I thought we would have been able to go down to here. It goes out there. The good thing is we're running early. Off we go. Hey Richard, how are you, mate? Where'd you go, Richard? I went back in the party and you weren't there. Right, you got a flashing green one, get ready for a speed reduction. Which you can see is an 80, so we need to acknowledge that. Oh right, Richard, I thought you lagged out had to do something. Oh, we'll be ending up in 6 minutes anyway. Because it hasn't gone, you know, too well. So I'll do a couple of hours later instead. Right now at 18, there's this 80 limit comes into force. We are now coming into Myzak. Good run. got another service there. Is that going to terminate, or is that going to Mammodorf? That's probably going to Mammodorf, that one. I'm just waiting there. Yep. Right, this is Myzak we're coming into now. Let's try and stop it in third person. Never usually goes well. Nice little swimming pool there. Not a bad stop. Here we are going Linden. No, Myzak. Where's that going Linden? Going Linden will be the next stop. Right, we've got 3 minutes left, so we'll go to the next station. I think we'll call it an end there. This parking position is just perfect, yeah. Some kind of cool cinematic. There's the 120. I think it is a fairly large gap to the next stop. There's the next stop coming up. Yeah, still alive, but we're ending up here. We'll do a couple of hours later. At the moment, it's a bit dead, so not really any point. So I'll do probably 2 hours of FS19 later. Should be alright. Well, actually, probably just an hour. Alright. Yeah, everyone, that is it for today's TSW stream. I'm going to end it a bit short, as yeah, it's CB at the moment. But we'll do FS later for a couple of hours to make up for one less hour on this. Obviously, links in the description to the Discord server and to the PayPal if you don't know how to support the channel. But yeah, I'll do FS probably around, I don't know, 4ish until 6. With a big harvest. Nice, Ryan, nice. Yeah, but that is it. Thanks all for coming in. I hope we'll see you in the next one.